Welcome to the Gulliver Athletic Awards. My name is Ira Childress. I'm the athletic director. We're excited to have you here tonight. We have a lot of great awards that we want to give out and that we will give out tonight to some great student athletes. One thing we don't like is we're not in person. Normally, obviously, we had these awards. I was planning, and I know our coaches were planning all these great things. We had some great food lined up for everyone, but unfortunately, we're on Zoom. But we understand, with the whole COVID-19 situation, this is where we have to be. But it won't dampen our enthusiasm and everything that we have for our student athletes. We're going to give it to them tonight because they deserve this ceremony. They deserve all the accolades that they're going to receive tonight because they've done an outstanding job. Our coaches have really done a great job of preparing them to get to this point. And these awards are nominated by our coaches and selected by our athletic department. But again, everyone here tonight, is definitely a winner and winner on and off the field. So without further ado, we're going to start out. We're going to have our tennis director, Kelly Mulligan, give out the first award, and we look forward to all the awards throughout the ceremony. Kelly?
Hi. The first award this evening is the Rising Raider Award. This award goes to either a 9th or 10th grade student athlete that excels in the classroom, but on the field as well. This young lady was not only top in her class, but has qualified for the state championships in 2 different sports. In the spring of 2019, she went undefeated and helped the girls' tennis team win the state title. Then in the fall, she finished top in the regional golf tournament and advanced to the state championship. She actually may be the only girl ever to go to state golf championships for Gulliver. She is bright, hardworking, a true leader. I'm very proud to present the Rising Raider to Tori Hagenlocker. Tori.
Thank you so much, Coach Mulligan. You don't know how much I appreciate you stepping in to coach the golf team this year, as well as having you as a coach for tennis. I love both sports, and for golf in particular, I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to play this year, but thanks to you, it ended up being a really great season. So people usually think of golf and tennis as individual sports, but they're really fun to play as a team, and I have a lot of great memories from this year and last year, and I appreciate everything you do for the teams. I'd also like to thank Gulliver and the administration for supporting women's golf and tennis, and thanks to my mom and dad for all their guidance and encouragement. Thank you. Yay!
Next award will go to a young man who was a 2-sport athlete competing in football and weightlifting. This year, he played a pivotal role on the football team in which he led a high-powered offense, resulting in over 2,000 passing yards and 23 touchdowns to an undefeated 10-0 regular season in his first year as a starter on varsity. His competitive nature compels him to perform at his best, yet constantly looks for ways to improve. He's an excellent student, great player, and quality young man whose integrity, loyalty, dedication, and work ethic exemplify the essence of a true leader. He represents his teams and our school with a great deal of class and pride. This young man has a very bright future. The Rising Raider Award goes to Carson Haggard.
Thank you, Coach Sims. I want to say thank you to all my teammates and coaches for helping me achieve the goals we achieved this season. I want to say thank you to all the Gulliver administration for all their support this year. And thank you to my parents for always providing and being there for me. And thank you, everyone who's been with me through this process. Thank you.
Our next award is the Blue Zoo Leadership Award. This award embodies a student or student athlete who shows great leadership and school spirit. The Blue Zoo Leadership Award this year on the female side goes to a student who distributed so much leadership throughout the year. Everything that we asked her to do, she did a great job in completing those tasks. She went above and beyond. She was one of the original leaders of the Blue Zoo. She was the head of the student section. She was also very pivotal in our student athlete advisory committee. She also did several other things around campus, and is one of the best leaders that I've ever been around in the years in athletics that I've been working in athletics. And she really was great in the classroom, was great in the community, and I know is going to do a great job at the next level at the University of Notre Dame. This year's Blue Zoo Leadership Award goes to Olivia Connor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Childress. I think I speak on behalf of the entire student body when I say that we're so grateful for everything that you have done at Gulliver. You have absolutely changed the Gulliver community and brought a culture of so much spirit and so much unity. And I couldn't be happier to have been a part of creating the Blue Zoo and being part of the Student Athlete Leadership Council this year. So thank you so much for everything you have done. And
Brian Kamelar here, the sailing coach. I've had the privilege of knowing, coaching, and spending quite a bit of time with this next award winner. He came to us having never, ever tried our sport whatsoever, not once. In over 4 years, he became a starter, two-time captain, a winner of many events, and eventually an incredible leader on our team. He embodied everything you wanted in an athlete on your team. He cared, he tried, worked hard, and wanted to be a leader even when he had the least amount of experience. I learned that all these qualities actually carried far beyond our team and well into the Gulliver community. He's involved in everything that Gulliver has to offer: academics, music, club, sports, all of it. You'll find him at every single event the school would have, and of course, wearing all the gear possible. I call him Mr. Gulliver. He's a lifer and your Blue Zoo Leadership Award winner, and he certainly deserves it, Roberto Lugones.
Thank you, Brian. I'd like to thank you for all your leadership in the sailing team, pushing for us. I also like to thank you for your counsel and for getting me where I am today, especially since I'm going to the collegiate level next year. I'd also like to thank the athletic department for everything they've done to continue to support the sailing team, and also Gulliver admissions and administration as well. These years on the sailing team have truly been amazing, and I can't wait for the future. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Frank Gabriel, head coach of the softball team. I'm presenting the Iron Raider Award for the female. This award goes to the top female scholar athlete who has competed in multiple sports during her time here at Gulliver. It is based on performance on the playing field, the leadership ability of the student athlete, and the overall academic performance. Our award winner has been a student here at Gulliver since the 2nd grade. During her time here, she has excelled both in the classroom as well as on the field. When we talk a little bit on athletically, she's played multiple sports, most recently competing on the varsity softball and varsity soccer teams. Over the years, she's been first county, Miami-Dade first county in both softball and soccer, as well as been all-state in softball since the 10th grade. She currently and has led the team in many statistics, and she has been captain of the softball team since the 10th grade also. This student athlete has been on the Dean's List, several honor societies, Gulliver Honor Society, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and the Nationally Chinese Honor Society. She currently carries a 4.75 GPA. Finally, during her junior year, she was awarded the Gulliver Duke Book Award and was named in May of 2019 the Semper Fidelis All-American Award. I'm proud to announce that the Iron Raider Award goes to Michaela Frazier. Congratulations, Michaela.
Thank you so much for the kind words. I am humbled by your comments and deeply appreciative of the award. Thank you, Coach Gabriel, Coach Hager, Coach Bowen, Coach Lujan, and Jimmy Fairfax for coaching and mentoring me. When I stepped on the prep softball field 7 years ago, I was in awe of everything Gulliver and truly honored to wear the Raider uniform. I never lost that feeling. My goal was to leave a lasting and positive impression on this program. What I didn't realize was the impact Gulliver would have on me on and off the field. I've been coached and taught by the best and finest coaches and teachers over the years, and I know how incredibly fortunate I am for the many opportunities Gulliver has given to me. Thank you to everyone that has cheered me on over the years. I want to give a huge thank you to my parents who have been to almost every single softball game of my career here at Gulliver. I owe all of my success to you guys, and I couldn't be more grateful to have such a supportive and strong base to push me to become the best student athlete I could be. Thank you so much.
Kurt Johnson here, head boys weightlifting coach. This next award goes to our senior, who is a multi-sport athlete who holds the highest GPA. This athlete embodies what it means to be a student athlete at Gulliver Prep. His time management, focus, and intrinsic drive has allowed him to excel in both realms. As a member of the football team, the weightlifting team, and track and field team, this athlete has shown tremendous leadership skills and school pride along the way. I know that I speak on behalf of all the coaches and teachers that have had the joy of working with you over the years when I say that we are proud of you and we can't wait to see what the future holds. Congratulations on being this year's recipient of the Iron Raider Award, Ulysses Saria.
Thank you, Coach Kurt. First, I would like to thank Gulliver for allowing me to excel on and off the field. And next, I would like to thank my teammates and coaches for always motivating me and pushing me to be the best athlete and man that I could be. And lastly, I would like to thank my family for always supporting me through this journey, and I'm excited to see what happens on the next level.
Hi, Kelly Mulligan. The next award is the Sportsmanship Award. Sportsmanship may be expressed as of being a good sport, respectful of authority and your teammates, or even doing an act of unselfishness. And this young lady displays all of the above. She plays tennis with all her heart and is always there for the team. One example was last year at the state championship tournament. She ended up in severe pain and was in the emergency room at 2 a.m. in the morning. She was not discharged until 6 a.m. With no sleep that night, she had to be on that court at 7:30, ready to play the semifinal championship match. She never complained. She went out there, she won that match, won the doubles, got about a 15-minute power nap, went back out, played the finals, won the finals in singles and doubles again, and helped the team clinch the state championship. She is always there for the girls. She has a true leadership personality. Her personality is overwhelming. It's fun, and when she's out there, everybody feels her spirit. She's been a loyal teammate, and she's been definitely a coach's dream player. She'll be going to Princeton next year, and I'm very proud and honored to present this to Kiara Von Gerlach.
Thank you so much, Coach Kelly. I've honestly had the best experience playing at Gulliver, and my favorite years here playing tennis were with you as my coach. I think our team grew so strongly, and that's mainly because of you and your leadership. I would also like to thank the administration for helping us, and also my team. Tori's here too. I've had the best time playing here at tennis at Gulliver, and I'm so excited to keep playing, even if it's not at the same level. And thank you, Kelly, again.
Hello, my name is Coach Rav Masonette, head track and field coach here at Gulliver, and I am presenting our next award winner. The description of this award says, with striving spirit and grace in losing. We are fortunate to be in a sport where, yes, there's a winner, but to me, there's never a loser. Anybody who runs, you're basically improving one way or the other. And this young man has improved from the time we first saw him till the last day that he decided to run. He has an infectious personality where everybody on the team loves him. And to define the word sportsmanship, I mean, it's not just how much sportsmanship he has towards our team, but it's about how much our team loves to be around him. Couldn't find a better person to nominate for this award. The winner of the Sportsmanship Award at Gulliver goes to Mr. Andre Soler Bailo.
Thank you, Coach Masonette. And I'd like to thank you and Coach Suarez for the support and entertainment and motivation, as long as with the team. For 3 years, it took a lot of grinding and to become muscular, like the Hulk, obviously. But I thought becoming strong was more important, but a better way to improve was balance. You need both intelligence and brawn together. And it's really sad now that this year's already almost over and that the COVID-19 brought a big effect on us. But that doesn't mean we can't give up. We can still go through it, still thrive. And I hope when I go to Rider University that things will probably be the same, as well as the new track team, but I'll still always visit and be part of a team. Thank you all.
Our next award presenter is Coach David Suarez.
Good evening, Gulliver family. My name is David Suarez, and I am the head cross country and assistant track and field coach at Gulliver. I'm presenting the award for Female Most Accomplished Athlete, the athlete with the most career achievements in their Gulliver career. I've had the privilege of coaching her for the past 2 years. When I heard of the award titled Most Accomplished Athlete, I had absolutely no one else in mind. She was a 5-time individual state qualifier in cross country. She won 3 individual district titles, 1 individual regional championship, and finished with a win percentage of 47% across all cross country races in her career. And now in track and field, she was a 5-time individual district champion, 2-time individual regional champion, 4-time individual state qualifier, and went on to win 2 individual state championships in the year of 2019. She finished her track career with a 57% win rate. I also have no doubt in my mind that she would have went on to repeat her victories in the 800 and the 1600 at the state meet this year. Because of what she did and the mark she left, people know who Gulliver are, and she has set up the program to be successful for many years to come. She leaves behind a legacy at Gulliver. Thank you for making my job so much fun, and congratulations on receiving the Most Accomplished Athlete Award, Natalie Varela.
Thank you for everything, Coach Suarez. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Gulliver and its wonderful staff for letting me attend this school. Over the last 4 years, I feel blessed to have attended Gulliver. I've had amazing times and met incredible people during my stay here. I will always cherish the friends I've made. I like to especially thank our Principal Sullivan, who always believed in me and gave me good advice when I needed it. Ms. Campbell, who always had the time to talk to me when I needed her. Thank you for your attention and dedication. Words can't express my gratitude. How could I not mention all my coaches who guided me and helped me win 2 state titles last year? Something I was expected to do when I first came to Gulliver. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank my teammates who truly made my last 2 years amazing. I truly love you guys. I'd also like to thank my parents who have attended all my track meets. I know you'll have a great season. I know my teammates will have a great season next year. They're in good hands. I'll conclude by saying I won't be going far, just down the road to UM, so I expect to see plenty. So that makes me feel a little better. To all my coaches and teammates and all the staff, you have my unconditional support. I will always be a Raider at heart. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jim Piggott. I'm the head lacrosse coach. I'm here like Coach Suarez was on the female side. This is on the male side, the most accomplished male student athlete, which reflects achievements and accomplishments throughout their 3-4 years at Gulliver. Determination, persistence, drive are just a few words to describe the tenacity of this young man. His accomplishments include a lot more than trophies and hardware. The intangible accomplishments of his leadership have just been a byproduct of his hard work. He's 100% of the time. And that's what's gotten him recognized as one of the top players, not only in Miami, but in Florida, and getting looks and verbal commit as a freshman from one of the top D1 lacrosse programs his freshman year from Johns Hopkins University. I remember the first time I was able to see him play. I was in the middle school at 7th grade. He was a man amongst boys, and that hasn't changed. I recall watching him take the ball away from the other team, run it down the field, run over just about all the guys trying to stop him, and scoring a goal. And again, that hasn't changed throughout high school. He was doing the same thing all the way up until the middle of our season. which is a little unfortunate that I'm not going to be able to see him do that one last run his senior year. Marcelo was in the running for South Florida U.S. Lacrosse All-American, and he was definitely going to be taking his team deep in the playoffs this year. I know that for sure. As a multi-sport athlete, he rose to the challenge by sacrificing the beginning of his lacrosse season to, in the words of Coach Bart Williams, be the biggest factor why the soccer team was able to win the state championship and playing a goalkeeper, which is also the toughest position on the field. My fondest memory of Marcelo this season would be halfway through lacrosse practice as soccer had finished before us, him running out onto the field, putting on his elbow pads, putting on his helmet, and running right up behind me and say, "Hey, coach, I'm ready to go." The accomplishment of putting in all these hours training to realize your dream, showing the naysayers that you can't do it, helping another team win a state championship in a sport that isn't your first passion at the expense of your main sport, being such a coachable player who works with so well with me and all the other coaches and his teammates to be successful. And he just has grown to be such a great leader and role model for the future of all the other players in the program, is just the epitome of accomplished student athlete. So it's my pleasure to present this year's most accomplished male athlete, who is going to play Johns Hopkins University under scholarship, Marcelo Arteaga.
Hello, thank you so much, Coach, for those words. I wanted to start off my speech by giving thanks to my number one supporters, who are my mom and my dad. Secondly, I would like to give a major thank you to my current lacrosse coaches who have believed in me and throughout this whole journey. The two coaches that have really stood out to me throughout my journey are Coach Piggott and Coach Diaz. We have been through the worst of times and the best of times throughout these 4 years. And the one thing that always gets us through the bad times is that we always know we have one another's back, no matter what happens. And that's basically what the Gulliver community is all about. It brings us in together and makes us a second family. Lastly, considering this whole pandemic, one quote that we have lived by as a lacrosse team and as a soccer team is, life inevitably forces you to deal with adversity, good, bad, easy, difficult. You cannot control the path in front of you, but if adversity strikes, don't be afraid of it. You learn more about yourself when you're faced with a challenge. And I believe this really applies to what is going on right now. We're all cut our season short, and basically this is the off season and everybody has to get back to work when time comes. Thank you.
Congratulations, Marcelo. Well deserved. Hello, my name is Chicho Warike, and I'm the girls soccer head coach. I will be presenting the Female Most Outstanding Athlete Award to the best all-around athlete. This recipient has been a varsity member on the soccer team for 6 years, where she has garnered the Coaches Award, the Raider Award, the Leadership Award, and 3-time Miami Herald All-County accolades. She's also been a varsity member on the softball team for 7 years. Her Gulliver softball awards include the Cy Young Award, Outstanding All-Around Performer, and 2-time MVP. She has also received 5 Miami Herald All-County honors, 5 Florida All-State honors, and 2 All-American honors. She was also named the Max Preps Player of the Month and a Semper Fidelis All-American. As a senior, she helped the soccer team claim the district championship and the first ever Palm League Conference championship. Unfortunately, her softball season was cut short, but she was off to a fantastic start, hitting for a .647 batting average, scoring 11 runs and 11 RBIs in only 6 games. And as Coach Gabriel mentioned earlier, she is a very well-rounded student athlete that excels on and off the field with a 4.78 GPA and several academic achievements. This wouldn't be possible without a great support system that she has in her family. On behalf of the coaching staff, trainers, teachers, counselors, and administration, we congratulate her and her parents, KJ and Kelly. They have instilled upon her a great work ethic and a sense of responsibility that has allowed for such success. I have known this recipient since she was 9 years old, and I've been lucky to have coached her. She's been the type of student athlete that every coach wishes they had. As a sophomore, she took on the leadership role and helped turn teammates into a family, and I'm thankful for that. As a Gulliver student since the 2nd grade, she is a prime example of the best that Gulliver has to offer. As an alumnus and recipient of this same award, I am truly honored to present the Most Outstanding Athlete Award to Michaela Frazier.
Thank you, Mr. Childress, and everyone involved in making these virtual celebrations happen. Coach Chichi, thank you so much. You have always been there for me, coaching, supporting, and guiding me. You put my well-being ahead of everything, and that is a sign of a truly special coach. I'm a better player and person because of you. I want to thank all of my coaches, teammates, and teachers over the years at Gulliver. I was recently asked to provide my favorite moment on and off the field at Gulliver. How lucky am I to say that there are way too many to capture in just one response? Every teacher that has inspired me and gave 200% of themselves, every teammate that took or gave a beating on the field while balancing a crazy workload before and after games, every coach that believed in me, elevated me, and set me on the path for future success. I want to thank you all. My time at Gulliver has made me a better person in every way possible. For so many years, this was home, and leaving always seemed so far off. The time has finally come, and I've played my last moments on the Gulliver fields. It may not be the way I would have planned it, but it has been a very special ride, full of powerful and memorable moments we all created together. Thank you to everyone that has been a part of my incredibly lucky journey. I will carry a part of each of you with me as I continue my new path. Thank you, Gulliver. I will forever be a Raider.
Congratulations again, Michaela. I'm Earl Sims, head football coach here at Gulliver, and the next award that I'll be presenting is Most Outstanding Male Athlete Award. This year was an amazing year for this young man as he helped his football team achieve an undefeated regular season where he dominated by forcing 10 turnovers, returning 6 of them for a touchdown. All of this production came in only 1 year, his first year playing football in high school. On the court, he was a 4-year player that scored a career 1,536 points, shooting a 40% field goal percentage, 470 rebounds, and 465 assists. He earned first team All-Day honors in both sports, football and basketball. Coach DeCesar and I feel the same in saying that this young man was a fierce competitor, leader, and had the phenomenal will to win. He will further his education and playing career at Rice University. This year's Most Outstanding Male Athlete Award goes to Gabriel Taylor.
Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank the Gulliver administration for everything they've done for me and treating me as family. I'd like to thank Coach Sims for taking his time out, sacrificing his time without his family, and believing in me and giving me many opportunities. I would like to thank Coach D also for taking his time off family too and helping me grow as a player. I would like to thank my teammates for sacrificing their body. I'd like to thank my family members, my parents for supporting me and making me the first option in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabriel. Now we're going to the portion of the program where we'll talk about our Student Athlete Leadership Council. This is the first year of the Leadership Council, and they did an outstanding job in the community, also on campus, and just really help raise the school spirit overall. You know, everyone talks about how the school spirit was so much better this year than in years past, and I give all the credit to our Leadership Council because they put in the work every single day. We're coming up with different ideas. Every time we met, they were always working hard and very creative. Some of the ideas they came up with were different t-shirt and theme nights. Also, the best idea they had to me was ice cream at the pool. I really enjoyed that, and I know it was like a 90-degree day that day, so that was outstanding. So our leadership group really did a fantastic job. So I'm gonna quickly read through the names here of our Student Athlete Leadership Group. Kiera Van Gerlach, Diego LaMonica, Tony Sanders, Tamiso Enrique, Daniel McCullough, Marcelo Artiaga, Natalie Guerrero, Ulysses Sierra, Olivia Connor, Catherine Bettridge, Elizabeth Sacram, Michaela Frazier, Elizabeth Gabriel, Amin Hassan, Kareem Haman, Jason Kleinman, Melanie Michaels, Jenna Kaplan, Roberto Longus, Kyle Bransom, Wallace Hallett, and Kendall Haymore. So those students really embody what it is to be a Gulliver Raider. And I'm really proud of everything they did for us this year. And I'm really sad to see them go. You know, just going through this ceremony during certain times, I was really choked up because it means so much to me to see these student athletes here tonight being honored, but it also hurts because they're going to be gone. And, you know, I'm just so proud of them and everything they've endured through this whole COVID-19 situation and having their season taken away and not being able to, you know, live out their dreams. But I'm just proud of them. And I know everybody at Gulliver is proud of all of our student athletes. And I just know I want to share that this time is tough for all of them right now, and it's tough for us, but we will get through this together. And we're going to be better and stronger for it. So our student athletes out there, you know, whether you're a senior or not, thank you for all your strength and the strength that you've shown through this whole situation. And just know that your coaches and administration and teachers and staff and everyone is here for you. With that being said, I want to thank people who made this program possible. R.C. Ganser, all his work on this program behind the scenes. I want to thank Alina Edwards for everything she did, you know, for this program. I want to thank Laz, Heather, our whole athletic staff. I want to thank the leaders of our administration, Cliff Kling, our president, Frank Steele, our head of schools, for allowing us to flourish even in the toughest conditions. And with that being said, I want to, we're going to end the program, but just always know that we're here for you, student athletes. If you ever need anything, and Gulliver is always home, and you're forever a Raider. Thank you.